Hi, Al Williams here. I wanted to show you some changes I've made to the ELF OS, which is the 1802 operating system editor. And there's a very simple line editor. I've made it a lot more convenient to use, and I just thought I would show off a few of the features here. So I'm going to just open up a text file, and normally the only thing you can really do here is insert lines and delete lines. So you can say something like, and I'm going to make some deliberate mistakes here, hello, my name is Al. I'm going to say the secret number is, and I'm going to forget what to put in there. And let's see, what else do I want to do? I'll say, how about, and I'm just going to put some scramble in there. Okay. And normally, if I wanted to try to change any of this, I would say, well, I messed up line 3, so I just have to delete 3 and put it back in. And there are a few little features, like if you just have something you want to insert on the line, you can say something like, hello, YouTube, and then that's on there. So let's try a few things out here. Let's start with line 1. I'm going to go into line edit mode. And you can see it prints the line out, but it also prints on the second line a colon and a space. And that space is right, or actually it's not the space, it's the cursor. The cursor is right above a space that's in front of the line we're working with. And that's so we can do things like insert text at the beginning of the line or do a few other things, as you'll see. But for right now, I would like to convert this letter H to uppercase. So see how I moved the cursor under the H and just typed a big A. Obviously, I could have typed a little a. Well, maybe not obviously, but you could have typed a little a and made it lowercase. And I need to insert a space right after the Y so that I get my name. Now, let's say that I'd put, I want to change that A, that uppercase A, or lowercase a to uppercase. I can't just go over there and change it because I've already started inserting text. So now everything I insert is going to go into this insert mode. I can't get out of it. So I hit enter and it says, hello, my name is Al. So it's easy enough. I can just edit it again and I can make that uppercase. Okay. Let's say that I decided, oh, wait, my name for some reason was important. I should have had it all in one character. I don't know. I can't think of why that would be. All one word. I could actually delete that. And I could even delete this one. So the delete is one of the few things that you can repeat and do more of before you do anything else. Kind of like the upper and lower case. You can do a bunch of those too. But once you start like an insert or most of the other commands, you're done. So we could even include these together, right? So that'll take out, makes my name is all one word and shifted Al back to lowercase. I don't know why you would want to do that, but that's okay. Let's see. The other thing is we forgot to put 42 on line 2, so let's edit that. Now, obviously, I could go to the end and insert a 42. I'll show you, well, we should, just like we did with the space, but I can also do something like this. Put a plus sign that says append this to the current line, and now we've got the secret number is 42. Again, let's say I don't want to say number, I want to say digits. I don't know. I can do that a little bit. I can say and put a quote mark. That's going to overwrite, not insert. Okay, the secret digits, and it doesn't really make sense to say the secret digits is, but that's okay. You can forgive me. It's an example. If I decide I don't like any of that, let's do line 3. And I say, well, I didn't really want all that stuff at the end. I can go over here, put a $sign, and that's going to stop it at that character. So it's going to do the space, and then it's going to kill the line after that. So if I did it on the 9, I would get the 9. And if I did it on the T, I wouldn't get the space at the end, which just depends on what you want to do, right? But that kills that line. So I could say something like edit it again and say, how about 43 question mark? Okay. So the space essentially moves your cursor. The caret doesn't insert. The quote doesn't overwrite. A plus only at the very beginning does the append to the end of the string. and then you've got $X, the lowercase a, and the uppercase a. So a few things, if you have tabs, like if you're working with source code, then let me show you how that would work. If we insert, say, I don't know, let's say insert tab. Well, I don't know if that'll work. Let's do insert tab org 200. And I say, oh shoot, that should have been 2000 hex, right? So I can edit line 3. Now you'll notice the tab shows up as an underscore, and that's important because when I use the space to kind of line things up, that tab needs to just take up one space. But it's still a tab. It's not going to change. It's just that makes it where I can actually stay lined up. And so there's a couple of ways I could do this. I could just do this. That's one way I could do it. But I could have just as well have said, you know, plus, let's put a comment on here, start for Gulf OS. Okay, so I could have done that too, right? Since org 200, I could have just said, oh yeah, let's do that. And then, of course, just to gild the lily, I say, oh shoot, I meant to make that H uppercase, and now it's uppercase. Anyway, it's not life-changing, but it does make life easier, and I thought it looked pretty good. Hopefully you'll find it useful. It has not been included in the upstream from my GitHub, but it is in the line edit branch. So if you look in the main branch, that's not the right one. If you look in the line edit branch, you'll see that that there's a file that explains all this, and the binary and the source code for the updated editor. So if you've avoided doing editing on the platform because it's so hard to make changes, well, now you've got a way to do it. It's kind of a strange way, but it works quite well. Thanks for watching.